BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out. It is not sunny. I looked outside. I said rain. Things happen. Anyway, today we want to talk about. We're gonna do roll call at about the 5 minute mark. So if you want to be a part of roll call, you have to drop your comments immediately. Today we're gonna be talking about well, we have two specific topics that I want to discuss for specific reasons. One is the grandparents that was killed of Honeycomb Brazy. I want to discuss that particular what's going on with that case. It's really wild, and it shows what's really going on, or one of the aspects that's currently going on in the streets is that the savagery is at such an incline that I don't. When I tell y'all what happened is bananas, and one of them niggas is snitching. They done. Now, I also want to talk about Mike Tyson. For everybody that don't know, Mike Tyson had a gun pulled on him the other day, apparently. What happened is, and this is what I want to lead off with, after roll call, we'll get back to the main topic of the conversation. But I just want to talk about this for a minute, and we can also talk about this a little bit later also. But I want to explain to y'all. Y'all don't get this. Some of y'all don't get this. Just because somebody say that they're a fan, just because a fan means fanatic, that doesn't mean there's somebody that wants your best, has your best interest in mind. That doesn't mean that there's somebody that want to see you win. A fan is somebody, the definition, the pure definition of a fan is somebody who is obsessed, or should I say, that not obsessed. That's not fair. Nah, I'm kind of obsessed with the shit I'm a fan of. I'm gonna keep it. Shit, I'm a fan of. If we're gonna define obsession by something that we need to have a daily intake of, right? Anyway, a fan is somebody who is fanatical about something. Okay? Who's fanatical. So it could be a negative, fanatical could be negative or positive. It doesn't have any specific designation. I said Pacific. It doesn't have any specific designation. It could be negative or it could be positive. So what happens is you have people who consider themselves fans of yours because they talk about you every day. They think they know everything about you. They're busy in chat groups discussing you. They're on YouTube making videos, but in reality, when they see you in real life, it's nothing but aggression because the energy that they're giving to you is nothing but negative. Well, in that case, this individual ends up going up to Mike Tyson. There's a back and forth with Mike Tyson. The individual pulls a gun on Mike and then puts the gun away and starts talking about how much of a big fan they are of Mike Tyson's. I'm sorry, but this sounds like a mental health issue. Okay? Just because somebody is on television, just because somebody is on the radio, just because somebody has celebrity status, just because somebody is somebody that you can recognize from some sort of media, that doesn't make them a thing. They're still a person. I think the way that I do media specifically sometimes hurt my ability to network because I'm not a dick rider. And I understand that often these guys run into people in the media and they figure the way that they're going to get an interview is they're going to run up to you and they're going to tell you all the things that they love about you. But you see, the way that I am is if I know that we're going to have more disagreements than agreements, yeah, I'm going to tell you the things that I appreciate about you. Because I already know that we disagree on more things than we agree on. And we're always supposed to add more sugar than salt. Copy? And that's that problem. And that's what being a positive fan to the community that you are part of is about. Adding more sugar than salt. With that being said, we're at the 5 minute. We have one person comment. So we're going to do this one person roll call real quick. And then we're going to get into the show. And I'm going to tell you about these snitches. It's actually just one snitch, by the way. Anyway, shout out to King Will. He says, BB and fam, full salute. Hope everyone is doing today. Hope everybody is doing today. Hope you're not doing today. That would probably mean you wasn't doing anything. Thank you very much for King Will. I guess you're wishing everybody life, King Will. You hope everybody's doing today. Or is that a sexual thing? He's also dropping all of those pros. Shout out to King Will. Okay, so look, listen, pay attention. Pay attention. OMB Breezy. This is the way that they saying it. I put out a post. OMB put out a post. Put out a post, right? Whatever the post did, got some niggas to talking. The police have these niggas telephone conversations of them planning the shooting. Because basically what happened is they shot the house up. And when they shot the grandparents' house up, one of them hit a gas tank of some kind. One of the oxygen tanks. And when that oxygen tank exploded, the other oxygen, it was like a fucking movie. And I'm not even being funny with this shit. Them niggas, when that shit happened, they probably fucking, they geeked out. They mind probably got blown when that shit happened. Like, what in the hell? They blew the whole house up. That's what I'm assuming. Like, if one oxygen tank explodes and the police is saying the explosion of that oxygen tank caused the... That sounds like some fucking... And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not even trying to be funny. That sounds like some kind of fucking... what you call that? A Lethal Weapon type movie type shit. Tell me where I'm wrong. Shout out to Nikki Love. We got Nikki Love in the house doing all the laughs. What up, Sebastian Tompkins? He says, good morning, BB and Jake. Dropping some fruits. And he says, salute to all. What up, Joy Richardson? Hey, Joy. How you doing? Joy Richardson. She's doing some laughs also. I appreciate them. What up, Ben Roman? Salute. He says, good morning, Frost. Hey, what the hell? First of all, just so we can be clear, I'm not with the, like, okay, so first of all, you know how I feel about gun violence. That shit need to end. We need to stop shooting and killing each other, period. We need to figure something else out. I understand that people have lost people and those people can't come back. I get it and I understand. But this individual went and shot up somebody's grandparents' house over a fucking Instagram post, homie. 3 of them. There was a Instagram something or other, live or some shit that somebody posted, and they shot up somebody's grandparents' house. This is bananas. This is the type of time people was on. But hold on, that's not it. One of the dudes is already telling on everything. I'm going to say that again. One of the dudes is already telling on everything. On absolutely everything. He ain't even playing with it. Dude, I'm assuming when they shot into the home, the shit blew up. They said explode. My dude, imagine having to tell the story about how you got your grandparents killed from an Instagram post, and when they talk about how it happened, the house exploded. Like, your grandparents died. I'm not even trying to laugh. I'm just saying on some real shit. Your grandparents exploded, my nigga. How many grandparents get exploded? These niggas ain't never coming out. First of all, they shouldn't. Alright? Y'all targeted somebody's elderly family members. Y'all targeted anybody. Especially other than the person that you actually... Could I say something? Could we stop thinking people targeting people other than the person that did the thing isn't some weak shit? Could we stop that? Could we stop thinking that person do something, you can't get to that person, so I'm going to target that person that they love? Could we stop acting like that's not weak shit? I'm just asking. For a friend. Myself also, just so we could be clear. But for a friend. So dude is just snitching. He telling everything. He ain't holding nothing back. Them dudes is done. Over an Instagram post. They blew somebody's grandparents up. How do you even go to jail for that, homie? Like, what do you do when you go to prison and, you know, everybody, you gotta show people your paperwork? What do you do? What do you do? I'm not trying to laugh at this shit. But what do you do when you got to tell people, yeah, well, I got locked up because we blew somebody's grandparents up? My nigga, that's not gangster. Nikki Love says they retaliate against the family. Big Roman says snitching, self-snitching, and gun violence is at an all-time high. What up, Henny Hitter? That's crazy. Blew the... what do you do when you gotta go to prison? You going to prison. Like, I don't know how you're gonna... What you gonna do? What up, Seen and Unseen? He says, that get back, get hang is unforgiving. That's a fact. That get back gang is unforgiving. That's a fact. But this shit happened. I forget what this shit happened. Joy Richardson said exactly. They act like they're in the mom movie these days. There's no coming back from that. They blew the dude's grandparents up. How when you go to prison and niggas know what you did, it's not like people don't know what you did. Niggas know why you in there. Copy? When you go to prison and you in there doing whatever you in there doing, chilling, right? And everybody else is in there for whatever crimes they're in there for, you're gonna be in there because you decided to see an Instagram post and then go blow somebody's grandparents up. You know they can't never let these people back out free, right? I'm gonna explain something to y'all. Yeah, I know you make Get Back Gang. I was gonna make a joke, but I couldn't make the joke because lynching. Look, listen, pay attention. What up, Del Denton? I did not mean to rap. I did not mean for that to rhyme. I did not mean. That was a whole accident. Oh man. Frost. Can we get some Frost in the chat? What up, Ill Love Productions? It's Good Morning, Frost. Bless up. All of the up blessings. Look, listen, pay attention. These dudes saw an Instagram post, got upset when they shot a house up. Then the house explodes. The police has evidence to take all of these niggas down. They have the guys planning the shit. They have them planning it on tape. Allegedly. In addition to that, they have one of the individuals telling them, because that's how they found out why they did it. The nigga told the police, oh no, we did it because of the Instagram post that this nigga put up. Then we all got together. Stop committing crimes. When I say stop committing crimes, I know there's a whole bunch of niggas that be like, nah, see that's because that nigga Jack pussy. That nigga a sucker. Can you stop committing crimes? Y'all just throwing yourselves in jail. Why? Like, is it so bad to be free? Like, is being free so bad? If you get locked up and you go to jail because you trying to get to the bag, I don't know what to tell you. I can't tell you not to do that. But you got dudes getting locked up and going to jail over foolery. What in the heck? I got to go to a commercial break. We be right back. I got all of the buttons over here.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama waiting. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. You got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Good conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah, why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold notes over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on, bro. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags?
Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment. Also, for everybody that don't know, if you're in North Carolina, I'm looking for the fucking jump off right now. If you're in North Carolina, there's going to be a night of laughter with the legendary Queen of Comedy, Monique, and friends, June 18th. If you can see right down there, I'm gonna let me make this a little bit bigger for y'all so y'all can see all the addresses. It's gonna be in the Duke Energy Center for the Performing Arts in Raleigh Memorial Auditorium. Make sure that you go get your tickets as soon as possible because they selling out at an extraordinary rate, at a rate that nobody has ever seen anything be existently knocked out of existence since the snaps. Oh man, let's go. I hope everybody's having a beautiful morning. Hold on, there's a comment up there I missed. Hold on. Let's go. I'm gonna go up to the comment. I'm gonna read it. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Ain't always been this way, but hey, you live and you learn. That's a fact, my brother. Let's see what y'all talking about over here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Hold on. Let's put y'all comments up here. Everybody drop some comments. Tell me what y'all talking about. You get me off of the screen. This is y'all moment right now. This is a chat moment. We having a whole chat moment. What y'all guys want to talk about? Oh, hold on. I can put it bigger like that. We gotta have a chat moment. I just gotta remember the one I look at gotta be low. We gotta have a chat moment. What y'all guys want to talk about? He says, seen and unseen boxing. Says, I'm a law-abiding citizen. Ain't always been this way, but hey, you live, you learn, motherfucker. I agree with you, Mr. Seen and Unseen Boxing, but I'm asking you, then you used to be on the green team. What happened? You red basted. Nikki Love says, if they don't like being free, ship them ninjas to an island. She says, wait, hold on. She is not sounding like that. She's like, I don't know. Nikki Love, like, I don't know. I can't do a woman's voice, but yeah, that's what she said. Who else we got up here? Shout out to Tighten Up. He says, top of the top, my brother. What up, Chelsea? Chelsea Alp Kiss. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not here for that. It says salute frauds. Hope it's good weather where you are. It's terrible weather, but hope it's good weather where you are. Looking forward to the workout vids. There's gonna be no workout vids today until I get my weights. When I get my weights, give me a couple of weeks, and I'm probably gonna do workout vids. I'm gonna be putting some stuff on Instagram most likely. What up, Sebastian Tompkins? He says I'm in North Carolina. I'm gonna check it out. Salute to Sebastian Tompkins. Please pull up. Take all of the pictures. What up, Natalie Garner? She says, these young men need to be held accountable for their horrendous crimes. God help us. Well, I'm gonna say this. The crimes are already being committed. I think anybody committing any crimes, whether they're horrendous or not, they need to be held responsible or accountable. This is just what it is. I mean, your actions and deeds just in general. If you are out there and you're doing positive things in the world, we want you to be held accountable in the same manner. Whereas if you're doing things out in this world that is beneficial to others, then things should be happening beneficial to you. Whereas if you're doing anything out in this world and you're intentionally trying to harm others, if harm gets to you, that's due to your own actions. That's basically what kill and murder, the difference between the two words is, by the way. In the Bible, the difference between the words kill and murder is if you kill somebody or somebody gets killed, that means that they actually did something that brung on their own death. Whereas if somebody gets murdered, that means that for whatever the reason why they lost their life, it was through some kind of malicious discord in which they didn't actually, where they didn't deserve to be killed by the other individual. Also, killed could be by an accident, just so we can be clear. With that being said, Joy Richardson says, it seems that the height of the crime is perfectly designed. It seems like the height of the crime is personally designed to make it easier for those in power to eliminate our race because their race is dwindling. I mean, I think that's a great point, but remember, we're committing the crimes. I'm not gonna disprove your point, but we are committing the crimes. Okay, hold on. Let's please get a job so you can stop begging. Says the beef with you and the ones that you love was about you not wanting to work. YouTube is not a job when you're bumming. I don't know. I don't agree. I mean, yeah, they wanted me to work for them. Apparently, I'm not allowed to have a job unless I work for them. This is actually a fact, and that's what the beef not is actually. It's that I have to work for them until I die. That's literally what I've been saying. So thank you very much for actually confirming what I've been saying all of this time. I just want to be clear on that. Anyway, so thank you for confirming what I've been saying. That's literally what I've been saying. That if I don't work for them, if I'm not making money for them, they got a problem with me. That's literally what I've been saying. What the fuck, y'all? How am I wrong? Hold on. Hold on. Anybody else here want to be a slave? This is a real question. Anybody else here want to be a slave? Is there anybody here that want to be a slave? I'm just asking. This is a real question. And we're going to move on. Does anybody here want to be a slave? Huh? I'm asking. I'm not even going to kick that person because they literally just proved everything that I've been saying. Thank you. I appreciate you. You have no idea. God fucking Lee. Probably somebody said it. Finally, somebody said it. That's the problem. They want me to be their slave. I've been saying that for the longest. Hold on. Let's get back to what we was doing. Shout out to that person. Why do you think they stalk me? They're not going to stop stalking me until I start going back to make money for them. Why do you think they're here? That's why I keep saying the only way to make them leave is if you do drops. The whole reason why they're here is because I'm not allowed to make money unless I give it to them. Now let's get off of that shit and get back to what we doing. Also, let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. Or to the Super Chat. I mean, I don't give a fuck. Let's get something going. Let's slap some haters. I told y'all that already. Look, that's them. That's literally them explaining that if I don't work for them, I'm not allowed to make a living. That's what I've been telling y'all. What the fuck? Nobody's been listening? Go back to the videos where I discussed it. That's literally what I said. What the fuck? Anyway, I'm so sick and tired of these badass kids. Start whooping them again. I think part of the problem is that, all right, so I don't think it's the whooping or the lack of whooping. I think we raised a lot of kids, and it's a double. Okay, I'm gonna put my screen back up for a second. It's a double thing going on. All right, so there's 2 issues here. The first issue is everybody got to get a trophy. That's the first issue. Everybody got to get a trophy. I literally have a YouTube content creator stalking me because all I said is that I don't believe me and him are the same caliber of content creator. So to him, that meant that I'm saying he's terrible. That's not me saying that. I just think that we're not the same caliber. So he's stalking me forever, and he's telling everybody that I think that I'm better than everybody else. Think about that for a moment. I don't know what you do for a living, but think about somebody telling you that you can't believe that you're the best at it. Imagine somebody telling you that. I don't know what it is that you do for a living. But imagine somebody telling you, you thinking that you're the best at something means that you think everybody else in the world is not shit and less than you. So I say all that to say this, to get back to what your comment was. And your comment was, I'm so sick and tired of these badass kids start whooping them again. I think the problem is it's a double-edged sword. I think part of the problem is that we just give trophies to everybody. Everybody gets trophies. So now to be good at something doesn't mean the same thing. So now you got talented kids and being good at it, it just doesn't mean the same thing. Because we can visually and physically and we could auditorily hear, we could visually see, we could physically experience the differences in something, but we have to always say that they're the same. So there's no real reward. The reward for being good at something isn't the same anymore. You understand? Because everybody got to get a trophy. So just like you could say kids got to get whooped more, I could also say I think that people got to actually, how do you say, we need to recognize the difference in quality more. Because when we start recognizing the differences in quality more, people make more of a concerted effort to be better. I don't think there's a reason to be better. You understand what I'm saying? There's no real reason to be better. There's no reason to be a better person. There's no reason to do anything better. Because everybody gets a trophy. You understand what I'm saying? There's no reason to do better. There's no reason to be better. There's no reason to be a better person. There's no reason to... There's no reason. The reason... well, there's reasons, but the reasons are fewer. You understand what I'm saying? More people are getting rewarded for bad behavior now than ever. People are just getting rewarded for bad behavior. So it don't, why do the right thing? You understand what I'm saying? So when we look at these kids and they doing what they doing out here in the street, understand it's not, they're not just only doing what they're doing in the street because, you know, maybe they didn't get enough whoopings, but maybe they also didn't get enough love. Maybe they didn't get any enough positive affirmation. Maybe the only reinforcement that they got was negative. Like people got their kids and they giving them only negative reinforcement. And then you wonder why they grow up to be adults that now seek negative or seek validation through negative actions or validation through destruction. Yeah, they're going to seek validation through destruction. Because that when they was a child, that's how they actually learned. And that's where their dopamine levels are at. When their bodies start secreting those chemicals that make you feel good, it's secreting them for them when negative things are happening. Because they went through a whole childhood of associating negative actions with positive, being reinforced with positive feedback. So that's another thing that we got to learn to do. So that might also be a problem. So there's a double-edged sword. I come from a situation that I don't want to never say we need to do more whooping and we want to do more beating. Because I understand that doesn't solve the problem. There has to be a balance. There has to be a balance of how do you say fucking word. Oh man. There has to be a balance though of punishment. And there has to be a balance of reward. You understand what I'm saying? If there's no balance, you're not really raising your child. The balance is what makes you a parent. That's what makes you a parent. Because if there's only punishment, then you're not really a parent. You're only a bully. And if there's only reward, then you're not really a parent. You're only a friend. It's the balance that makes you a parent. You understand? So I don't want to say more beatings. I don't want to say we need to whoop our children more. I think we need to start allowing our children to be children longer. I think our children are now adults quicker. I think that's part of the issue. I couldn't imagine growing up and not going outside every once. I can't even say outside because I ain't have nobody that lived in my neighborhood. But when I went to my cousins' cribs every once in a while, we played shit like tag. When we was at school, we played shit like tag. I couldn't imagine on not playing physical games where I ran and jumped. I just couldn't imagine it. Our kids aren't even doing that now. They're not getting physical stimulation like we did when we were children. You understand? I remember in the 90s, the place to be was at the park. Sorry about that tighten up. Hold on. I keep forgetting to put it on live chat. So if I've been missing anybody comments, it's because I didn't have it on live chat. Also, there are lots of words that I have blocked out for various different reasons. Yeah, we could talk about parenting. So you can understand that when I say that I was failed, I'm not just talking. You understand? I'm not being malicious. I'm not just talking. I'm saying it from a space of understanding. So I get it. I know sometimes I say some shit and you don't get it, but no, when I'm talking about parenting, I'm talking from a place of understanding. So no, I don't never want to talk about the kids need more whoopings. I think a lot of these kids needed more hugs, to be honest with you. I think so many whoopings and so much just lack of caring about some of these children is what turned them into adults that are so easy to shoot and kill one another. I think that's why they don't appreciate life. Because that's the problem. They don't appreciate life. It's hard to appreciate life when you grow up miserable. You don't need things, but you need people. Let's go back into some more of y'all comments. There's gonna be a bullshit ass comment that's gonna come in here in some moment. Just want to let y'all know. I'm gonna go over some more of y'all comments. Let's pull y'all up here on the screen. Um, let's get some drops going. What day is today? Thursday? Today's fucking Thursday. Where the fuck you niggas at? Let's move this. All right. Let's see what y'all talking about. Nikki Love says I have two. Let me scroll up some. Let's scroll up some. Scroll up some. Because I missed a lot of y'all. Wait, which words I took out of your mouth? Seen and unseen. Seen and unseen. If you're still in here, which words I took out of your mouth? Seen and unseen says you took the words literally out of my mouth. What the fuck, yo? That's my line. Shout out to you. Nikki Love says hell no. Hell, nobody want to be a fucking slave. That's crazy. Shout out to Kenny Cam said it lack of parenting. What you gotta understand this. A lot of people grow up being called crazy. A lot of people grow up being misunderstood basically because their parent was a bad parent and their parent didn't love them enough to just that they was like, you know what, instead of people thinking I'm a bad parent and instead of me becoming a better parent, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tell people there's something wrong with you. And that's what a lot of people do. You gotta understand, like, there's a lot of narcissists out there. It's just, that's what it is. That's why you can't tell me, like, if a parent tell me that there's something wrong with their kid, the first thing I think is that you're a bad parent. Period. That's the first thing I think. You're a bad parent. The fuck you mean there's something wrong with your kid? I guess you don't get what I'm saying. If you don't get what I'm saying, you don't get what I'm saying. Anyway, Ben Roman says, shout out to Prince to Amir. He says, good morning, everyone. Shout out to Ben Roman. He says, I think whoever has to get your glizzy, whoever it is has to get your glizzy out their mouth. Ben Roman, that's never gonna. They're fighting me right now. Like, I'm fighting them away from the zipper. I'm like, what is you doing? I'm a heterosexuals over here. Shout out to Nikki Love, says right Jack. Prince Amir drops the cash app. He says with the puts the cash app in the chat. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the cash app. Red bastards. We having a good show this morning. Where the fuck is you niggas? I'm about to get back into the topic in a minute, but we discussing this right now, so it is what it is. This is the BBN Network. Prince Amir says, don't be too cheap to hit that free like button. That's a fact. People be complaining about when y'all put the thing in the thing, so I do the drop thing. But the same motherfuckers also don't hit the like button. Get out of here. Artie D Glasses, good morning, BBN family. Blessings to all, bro. Salute, bro. Salute. You already knows what it is. Nikki Love says, I have 2 sons and they never been in the system because they knew a consequence coming behind it. Not just that, but we want to be productive citizens. Not for the well, for our community, but not for the not for the government's sake. But we want to be productive citizens because the more productive of a citizen we are, the better we are for the people that we love. So we want to be productive citizens, and part of being a productive citizen is usually not going to prison. Just saying. Nikki Love says that's true as well, Jack. Thank you very much. I forget which part you said was true, but I'm happy that you believe or also agrees. What up, Ill Love Productions? The society needs to step up the parenting skills. I 100% agree with you. That's a fact. 300 says, sup, Jack Frost. Salute. You already know what it is, my brother. Nikki Love says, no, reward for good behavior when they were young. We should reward kids for good behavior when they're young, but you have to understand how a child's mind works. What do they consider reward? A lot of the time, a child is going to consider reward attention if you don't give the child attention. A lot of parents think that they give their child attention kind of last, but that's because they got to be busy doing the thing. So they'll have their child with them in the room or wherever they're at the facility or whatever the case is, but the child just don't want to be there with you. The child want to be experiencing it with you. And a lot of times people don't get that understanding. Hold on. And so a lot of times people don't really get that understanding that a child want to experience it with you. A child don't just want to be there with you. They want to be there with you. Don't get it confused. They want to be able to see what you're doing. But at the same time, they want to experience it with you, and they want you to invite them to experience it with them. They don't, you understand? So we have parents that, for whatever the reason is, maybe because they didn't learn any better because of what they was taught, generational curses and just, things that we just learned because we just we don't know any other way to do it. So that's also bad parenting because we should be trying to figure out, we should be actively trying to find out how to better parent. Better parenting shouldn't be coming by accident. We should actively be trying to figure out how we could tweak our relationship with our child to make it stronger and a tighter bond. That's the first and foremost thing. Everybody is always, not everybody, pardon me, but some people are more concerned with how your child makes you look to the world. You should be more concerned with how your child sees the world. That should be the thing that, in my opinion, should be more important to you. Because the way that your child sees the world is the way that your child is going to respond to the world. And that right there is going to be their ability to be able to control their inner world. So I think that that's what we need to be more focused on. Teaching our child the wisdom that we already know so they don't have to go through the strikes and the struggles in order to acquire it. Now, with that being said, we do have a lot of people that they attempt to do that with their child and they say they just don't listen. At these points, you have to also understand lessons that you needed to know in the 1960s don't necessarily correlate to lessons that you needed to know in the 1990s. So on top of having a child, and like I said, we have to proactively be trying to figure out what do our child need so we can then give it to our child when possible. Besides that, in addition to that, we have to also be growing with the times enough for us to be able to have a communication with our child, because sometimes it's a communication break, it's a communication barrier. So we have to actively be knowing what the new pop thing is, be a little bit in tune. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that that's all good. I mean, that it's fun also if it's not work. It's your child and spending time with your child. I always enjoy spending time with my daughter when I have the opportunity. That's a fact. Anyway, Tighten Up says, oh, my comments aren't going through. Sorry about that, my brother. I have no idea what was going on. So I put the live thing on. Maybe you was putting a word that can't go. Nikki Love says, that's the problem. Too many damn video games and children are no longer outside. I agree, children need to be outside more. You know, in China, they have this thing where I think the children could only get on the video games for like a certain amount of time through the day. I think it's China or Japan. I think it's China, though. Nikki Love says, I see your comments tight. I couldn't see them. I'm sorry about that. Or I didn't read them. And in any regard, if they were good comments, I didn't see them. Y'all can see when I'm scrolling. I don't see them. Nikki Love says, that's true. Children growing up too fast. Way too fast. This is a big problem. That's a big problem. You think I'm narcissistic? 300 says, you are a narcissist too, Jack. I don't think I'm a narcissist. You want to know why I don't think I'm a narcissist? You have to. I think that this is just my opinion. I could be wrong. If you think I'm a narcissist, that's your opinion. I'm not telling you you can't have that opinion. But I'm going to explain to you why I personally don't think I'm a narcissist. The majority of my decisions are literally made about how I'm going to be able to help somebody else. The majority of my decisions, with the exception of my decisions that are mandatory that I need to make in order to be able to survive. The majority of my decisions, even what we do on this channel, the majority of my decisions is usually based on how I'm based on doing something for somebody else, or how we're gonna improve something for you guys. Think about when I'm doing the most creative things. The most creative things happen on this channel when we got people sponsoring it. That's a fact. When we got sponsors, that's when we do the most creative things on the channel. Why? Because now I have people to work for. That brings out my creativity. That brings out my want to do something. So, I don't know. Is that narcissistic? And I'm literally just giving examples of things that we could physically touch. Or you just probably mistaking some of the confidences that I have that you can't explain as narcissistic behavior. I'm just asking. Shout out to Seen and Unseen Bucks, and he said, still here, Jack. It had a lot of good whoopings, but also a lot of good love. That's all I'm saying. There needs to be a balance. I honest can't say I choose bad and good at times, but I never went beyond badly. Shout out to Seen and Unseen Boxing with the first drop of the day. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Well, all I'm saying is there need to be a balance. Like, even us as people, sometimes us choosing to do the thing that we might think is the wrong thing at the time might be the right thing to do, because we don't know the right thing to do. We don't know God's plan. So sometimes we might think that's the wrong thing to do, and it might actually be the right thing to do. So sometimes we have to figure out, or we have to just let go and allow for God to take over. And I have a problem with that sometimes because I have trust issues, so I hold on to shit real tight sometimes. And that's one of the things I need to learn, to just sometimes just let shit go. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, like, the people that really know me for real, like, they don't really be trying to get into arguments with me, because they know I'll hold on to that shit for 10, 15 years. This is not cat. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I keep trying to tell you, these people that's coming online swaying up and down, they know me. They don't know me. They don't know me. They don't know me at all. They don't even know me a little bit. They know of me. There's a difference. A lot of people are narcissistic. A lot of people are narcissistic. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't consider somebody, just because somebody is narcissistic, that doesn't mean that they don't do good. There are a ton of people who are out there in the world seeking to do good and are some of the biggest narcissists that you're going to ever run into. So I'm not going to define somebody on whether they're good or whether they're bad by a superlative, by a I'm not going to define them as a narcissist. I'm not going to define a narcissist as something negative. Seen and Unseen Boxing says, learning on the fly ain't no game plan on life. I learned almost everything on the fly, and I agree with you. This is not cat. I learned almost everything on the fly. Okay, so in all fairness, I don't learn everything on the fly. That's not fair. What I do is I practice random skills whenever I'm by myself that you would probably never need in life. And then usually when I come across some new thing that I have to do, often I already have a skill that translates. That's a fact. I be practicing some, like I turn my music on, like even before I moved here, like just in general life, like ever since I was a kid, I turn like music on and shit like that, and then I just get in my zone, and then I just practice. Like sometimes it's just like a skill, like I could like a skill, like, you know what I'm saying. The Art of D Glass says, I learn most things on the fly and others I research for information. I like to read, so I've always been a research guy because I actually enjoy reading. And a lot of time, and I'm 100% of the type of person that if I'm reading something or even if I'm watching a movie and they say or do something and I don't have the slightest idea what the fuck they talking about, if I don't like the definition or if they didn't define it well enough when they give it to me, I'm going to stop everything I'm doing and I'm going to look it up. And then I'm going to look it up. And I'm going to make sure I understand what the shit mean. And then I'm going to go reread the damn thing. Or I'm going to rewatch the part so I can make sure that I have a full... because I want to be able to experience the thing. I used to do this when I was younger. Whenever I used to meet people, they'd tell me their name. And then I just say their name 3 times in a row. And people used to look at me and I'd be like, well, now it's mine. Because I used to have a problem remembering people's names because I know so many people. This is a fact about me. This is why I keep trying to tell people. And this is why I'm not really a narcissist. I'm really not. But I do have some narcissistic behaviors because I was raised from a narcissist. So by you saying that I'm a narcissist, I guess I could understand where you could possibly see that. But no, the intent behind what I do isn't for self. Think about it like this. When do you really ever hear me say about how good I am at something? Only when you hear somebody try to tear me down or there's a reason for me to say, I said this thing and nobody paid me no attention. Other than that, I don't really like sit here and be trying to grandstand, but I can understand where somebody could see that. Nikki Love says, Jack in the chat, have a good morning. I've been a slave to society today. Yeah, nobody wants to be a slave. Those guys want me to be a slave so bad. I told you why they mad. I told you why they mad. I told you. That's what all of this shit is about. I told you that. Where I was born, I was never supposed to ever have a wife, kids, nothing. I was supposed to live with my father till he died. And my money, or to give him all my money. I'm telling you. They just basically explained what it was. I told y'all this before. And what did the motherfucker say in the chat? Hold on. I want to hold on to this. I want to hold on to this. Because, motherfucker, like, this is literally what I sold everybody. Hold on. I want to hold on to this for one more second. Just one more second. I'm going to let this shit go. I can't promise you. I can't promise you. Hold on. Was that another stupid shit somebody said? Hold on. I might have missed something. No, I would never. I would never wish I used child birth control after a child was born. That's unwishing God's work. Somebody said, please get a job so you can stop begging. You know how I keep telling y'all that the beef between these dudes is that they want me to work for them? Look what they said. Your loved ones want you working. The beef you and the ones that you love was about you not working. Not working for them. I'm supposed to work for them. I'm only allowed to work for them. I'm not allowed to work for nobody unless I'm working for them. And he said YouTube is not a job. What the fuck? I told y'all. I fucking told y'all. Let me fucking take a screenshot of that shit. Fucking told y'all. These niggas want me to be a slave. I told y'all. So don't never come in here and tell me I should ever make up with these niggas, be cool with these niggas, talk to these niggas, or go around these niggas. I promise you, these niggas is always nah, man. These are my only ops in life, for real, for real. That's crazy. I gotta be. It's like that too. Tried to tell y'all. These people are bad people, man. I tried to tell y'all. Anyway, let's get back to the show. I don't care about that shit. I really just want to go up into the screenshot. Man. Told you, people are bad people, man. With that being said, there was 2 things we had up there. We had the Mike Tyson, and we had the jump off. So, like I said, back to the conversation real quick. How this nigga name? OMP. Hold on, sneeze. OMB Peasy. He posted something. Seen and Unseen said, They bums. I bet anybody talking ish ain't got a pot to. Could you be honest? What man that got any money is thinking about somebody else's money? Have you ever seen a man that got money thinking about somebody else's money? Ever in the history of your life? Have you ever seen somebody that had bread in their pocket out here talking about how much money another nigga got? Every day of their life. Come on, man. Of course, you already know what it is. Shout out to them. That's not a real shout out. So OMB Peasy, that's the dude name. I was trying to remember his name earlier. He sits out a post. That post makes these idiots decide that they're gonna go shoot up a house. The house they shoot up is the house that dude's grandparents in. The house explodes. These dudes shoot at the house. When they shoot at the house, they hit the oxygen tank. When they hit the oxygen tank, one oxygen tank explodes, and then they said more oxygen tanks exploded after that. So I'm not trying to laugh at this shit, but what the fuck, yo? How are you shooting somebody's grandparents' crib up? That's crazy. Tell me where I'm wrong. Keep them niggas. Keep all of them niggas. Shout out to Nick the Slick with the $6 drop. He says, "What's up, Frost, my dude? We doing Saloon tonight. What's up, Frost, my dude? Dropping all of those Frosts. Appreciate you, my brother. That's a whole fact. Yo, keep them dudes. They shooting up people's grandparents' house, homie. Name me something they ain't gonna shoot up. That's one. Ill Money, Ill Love Production says there's too many things. That's two with two O's, by the way. There's too many things to do in the day to worry about the next man's pocket. Sheesh. I agree. Yo, but hold on. Listen, pay attention. These dudes really got on the phone. I believe they say that the conversation happened over the phone because one of their phones was already tapped. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. I'm gonna explain something. You know how I keep telling y'all, even if you cut your phones off, they could track you. Hold on. I'm about to tell y'all something in a minute. I want to know who remembers me saying this. Why am I putting a capital? I put a third one just because. Did I spell vaguely right? Nah, I think I did. Artie D. Glass says, no busy man is out here counting another man's pockets or worrying about another man is doing. He busy making moves and living life for him and or his kids. This is what I keep trying to explain to people. Seen and Unseen Boxing says, no honor in that ish. If you hurting old people, that's a violation. Yo, my dude, these guys got on the phone. One of these dudes' phones was tapped. Do you know how I got a poll up? I'm about to tell y'all something. I'm going to let this poll be up here for about 10 minutes. And then I'm about to say something. Go get your friends. Go get everybody that y'all always hear. Matter of fact, go get all the assholes that say that I don't ever know what I'm talking about. This thing that I'm about to tell y'all. I've been telling y'all this for like 3 years. Pray me longer. This thing that I'm about to tell you, I've been telling y'all for 3 years, maybe longer. I'm going to give this poll about 10 minutes. We at the 1 minute mark. Please, anything. Yes, no, or vaguely. Please vote. Honestly, also. Please, honestly. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to do, like, just bullshit the post. Please, let's get some honest votes. This is a real post. This ain't a joke post. This is a real post. Please, honestly. Watch what I'm about to tell you. I'm at the 10-minute mark. I'm gonna let 10 minutes go. I'm gonna give y'all a chance. Watch what I'm about to tell you. I keep telling y'all, I be putting y'all on the game. I keep telling y'all, when people tell y'all don't watch the BBN network, especially when I'm talking about certain topics, when I'm talking about certain shit, especially shit that got to do with the law, you better pull the fuck up if you think you might be in a problem with the law ever. All the D class says, oh, and by the way, YouTubers are making paychecks for here, so it's of course it's a job, homie. They just want me to go work for them. I'm only allowed to work for my father and his company. I'm not allowed to work for nobody else. You understand? I'm a mule to them. I'm nothing. I'm just something to be used and thrown away. You understand what my beef is? That's my beef. That's why I kept... How many times did I tell y'all they abandoned me until I was old enough to work? How many times did I tell y'all that? They abandoned me till I was old enough to work. I don't know why nobody don't... I keep telling y'all that. Niggas just... They hear me say the shit and then they say, you know what? I'm just not gonna fuck with him because he took... His family can't be this bad. They tell y'all every day. Oceanic Vibe says, yes, they can't track you because they have CMOS batteries. That's why they made phones closed back so they can't remove the battery. Okay. Prince to Amir says, I remember you saying the phone thing, but I wonder if you can still jam the signal. Okay, so let me tell y'all what happened. I'm going to end the post now. I'm going to leave the post up. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Only 3 minutes in, 28 people voted. Thank you for the 28 people that voted early, and I'm going to leave the post up. Do y'all remember when I told y'all about what Nintendo did? Okay, so basically what happened with Nintendo was this. Listen. Nintendo had a video game called Zelda over in Japan. The video game system was on the Super Famicom. The Super Famicom and the Super NES didn't all have the same add-ons. The add-on for the Super Famicom over there allowed for you to save the data for Zelda. They didn't have that capability over here in the States. So when they ported the game over here in the cartridge, they had to figure out a way to make it so that the game will keep the freaking memory. So what they did was they created a whole new technology that they started using in the video game, so your Zelda cartridge actually never turns off. Even when your Zelda cartridge is not in the game, it's on at all times because there's a tiny battery in it. Now, what I told y'all was this same technology has been being used in phones. Now, do y'all remember when I told y'all this? This same technology has been being used in phones. So even when you turn your phone off, they can still track you. You want to know what the police said? The police said they know that it was them because his phone was around the area when it happened. And then they also said that he turned his phone off 45 minutes before the incident. 45 minutes, that nigga could have drove anyway. Anywhere. He could have drove anywhere in 45 minutes. You could be miles away. Why are they still so certain? Because when he turned his phone off, the other battery that's still in your phone was still operating. So they could still triangulate you and know where you at. And I've been told y'all this. I've been told y'all this. Y'all don't remember when I was telling y'all about the Zelda shit? Oceanic Vibe says, unless we do the Alec Jones and put the RF blocker bag in the phone. Yeah, y'all don't remember when I told y'all this? Even if you turn the phone off, they could still could triangulate where you at. They can still find you. I've been telling y'all this. This is nothing new. Oh, shit. I was supposed to unblock somebody, so hold on. Hold on. I forgot to unblock somebody. I'm going to unblock them right now. I'm going to unblock you right now, my brother. Give me 1 second. Let me remove this other screen off here real quick. I was supposed to unblock somebody, but I forgot. Hold on. Let me go unblock somebody real quick. Drop some comments while I'm running to go do this. And who remembers me telling y'all about the Zelda shit? It's the same technology that they use, and I've been telling y'all this shit. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all. People believe, like, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. What am I doing? I'm unblocking someone real quick. I'm gonna look for you real quick. I think we haven't really kicked that many people, so it shouldn't be too hard to find you. So hold on, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna take a cursory look. I hope I see you. You motherfuckers really gotta stop getting yourself kicked, man. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, y'all niggas really can't just stop getting yourself kicked. Y'all can't see when I'm not in the mood to be joking around because the assholes is in here. Like, that's all you gotta do. See, oh man, the assholes is in here. Jack ain't in the mood to be joking around this day. Them niggas eat a dick. You know, you could just be on that energy. Right? I mean, I'm just asking. I'm saying, could I sometimes get a reprieve? I ain't fucking. Alright, I got you. You unblocked on me. Yep, I talk terrible to people, Troll King. Boom. I want you to take that right now. I'm not gonna say that because I was did have said pause. I talk absolutely terrible. When these people is in here insulting me, you right. I supposed to be telling them how great they are, how right they are, and how terrible I am. You're 100% right. You inspired me to go to the park and play basketball by myself in the summer to get some exercise. Hopefully, it helps my depression and anxiety. Um, I've always went to the park and practiced by myself. That's why I'm nice. So I didn't initially just start going to the park and practicing by myself because uh, I was like trying to do something for depression or anxiety. I initially just went to the park and started practicing by myself because I needed to learn how to play basketball. So yeah, that's how I got nice. So basketball is one of the things that I believe helps separate me from other men. Me being able to rap is one of the things that also helps separate me from other men. I'm not saying make me better. I'm just saying separate. The things that we do good in life is what helps us separate us from others. The things that we do bad in life do the same thing. So if we work on making sure that we're good at things that the people that we want to be around are also good at, you understand what I'm saying? Then we'll be able to, or the things that make us happy, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to say, and that's why I don't really care what these niggas talk about. They just 100% expose themselves. All they care about is me not having no money unless I give it to them. So shout out to them niggas. What can I do about that? They're gonna follow me to the end of the earth. They don't care. That's why I say the only way that y'all can make them leave is by doing drops. But then they say, "Oh, you're begging," but then I'm like, "This is my job. This is what I do for a living." I got I got 72 people in the room right now. Sometimes we get up to 300. This is a viable profession. Just because you don't respect it, why are you here if you don't respect it, right? So just keep that in mind. That's why I keep telling you I'm gonna have to deal with these people till I die, because the way they perceive it is every dollar that I make that I don't give to my father, I'm doing bad. Like I'm wrong. Like you know you're not supposed to never have nothing unless you give it to that man. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to those guys. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to those guys. Also, so far, Art of D Glass, how have you been liking the promotion that we've been doing due to the drops that you've been doing and whatnot? Sorry about that. I'm texting somebody and I'm telling them off, and I'm so I didn't want to talk at the same time. I have no complaints. I appreciate you like always. I tell you, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna have more stuff dropping today, and like I said, we haven't dropped any of our 10-minute videos because I want to start doing them a little bit different. I'm gonna work on trying to do them a little bit different. No worries. It's not really that. No worries. It's not. It's not really that serious. Not that serious. I be forgetting that since I have so much hard stances that sometimes I gotta let people know that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a lot of hard stances, so I gotta remember that. Anyway, what we talking about? What else y'all want to talk about? We got an hour and 6 minutes in.
3 steps to getting a girlfriend.
Oh wow, I need to watch this shit twice, maybe 3 times. They just trying to sell shit. Shout out to them. The people that are attacking me on the internet are also inspired, by the way. Somebody said, Frosh, you inspired me. The people that are attacking me and that my family are paying and attacking me, I also inspired them, by the way. Just want to throw that out there to the person that said that. I wanted to give y'all that. Like, let's go to the chat. Let's see what the chat got to say. Y'all want me to read the chat comments? Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah, so I don't. That's not a positive thing. I'm not. Thank you. I appreciate it. I inspired you. I'm probably gonna have to worry about you at some point in the future attacking me for no reason, or you might be the person that's attacking me for no reason, that's getting paid to attack me. I guess you got a reason. I guess you got a reason. I don't know. Anyway, what we talking about? Put it in the chat. Shout out to Prince to Amir putting the Cash App in the chat. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. And don't be too cheap to hit that like button. That's a fact. Yo, what do y'all think about the basketball thing that I've been doing? I want to go around New York City this summer. I want to go around New York City this summer. Hopefully, I get a couple of people to go with me. Hopefully, one of us or two of us gotta have a car. That's the only way this shit is gonna work. But I'm hoping to get a couple of people to go with me, and we're gonna just go around New York City playing basketball against people. If we get the financing up over here, we pay a cameraman, and then you know what I'm saying. You know how that go. We get a BB and production going on with some kind of street ball sports thing going on. That'd be dope, right? The haters wake up every day in the morning inspired to leave hate comments and get blocked. That's a fact. I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. Um, it always behooves me to people who forget. Y'all don't even care no more, right? Me and E Rivers do mad hate comments against me. And they come into the chat and talk to me like we cool so people could think we cool, but do mad hate comments against me. I don't get you niggas. I should just block you now. Why wait, right? I'm not gonna wait. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait. Whenever I see any of y'all niggas names that I already know. I don't want people to think we cool. You be in other people chat probably talking and saying some weirdo shit and they come over here and talk like we cool. Nah, a lot of these niggas, I do not know a lot of these niggas. Alright, a lot of these niggas just pull up in here. So if y'all in here seeing me talk to some of these niggas and them niggas go to other people chat and talk crazy, that's on they two-faced ass self. That don't got shit to do with me. Think about that for a second. That's on they two-faced ass self. Copy? They come here to see something negative happen. I keep telling you, they going to hell. I keep telling you. I keep telling you. They might be trying to ruin my life on earth, but they going to hell. Thank you. I don't want you to stop. I want you to go to hell. So don't stop. Do what you're doing. That's my new thing now. When people doing something fucked up to me, I want you to go to hell. Like, why wouldn't I want you to go to hell? Do what you're doing until you die. That's my new motto. I want you to go to hell. So keep doing what you're doing. With all of the evil intent behind it. I want you to go to hell. I want all of my enemies to go to hell. I want every single person that hates me to go to hell. No, no, no. I want every single person that is actively doing things hateful to me to go to hell. That's a fact. Why should they be allowed to go to heaven while all of the rest of us is trying to be good people? That's all I'm saying. If you can't understand that concept, I don't know what to tell you. Imagine you've been busting your ass your whole life to be a good person. You like being a good person also, don't get it confused. But imagine you've been busting your ass your whole life to be a good person, trying to make all the right decisions and everything. And then you go to heaven and there's just a whole bunch of people up there that was just some of the worst people that ever lived. You're gonna be like, what the fuck, yo? Imagine. Yo, hold on, imagine that happened. Yo, imagine. Yo, imagine you've been busting your ass your whole life. Imagine you've been busting your ass your whole life to be a good person, to live the right way, to be a good person, right? And then you go to heaven and you see a whole bunch of people that was just doing all evil shit. You like, what the fuck? That could be a TV show. That could be a TV show. Tell me where I'm wrong. They did The Good Place. If you haven't seen The Good Place, that's dope. I don't think they make that no more though. I think the series ended. But go check out The Good Place. I think when they real quick about The Good Place, I just didn't think they thought it was gonna be. I think they only thought they was getting like one season or two. I think these guys be writing themselves into I think people think of like dope ass concepts and then they write themselves into a corner. So instead of the series probably being able to last 5-6 seasons, it can now only last 1 or 2 because they really didn't expect for it to get past the pilot. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that we have to have more long-term vision in anything that we're doing, just so we can be clear. But yeah, if you're mad at me because I want people that should not go to heaven to go to hell, then be mad at me. I don't know what to tell you. No, I blocked Ming on purpose. Ming be in comment sections talking shit about us. Unless you know Ming. If you know Ming, then maybe that the Ming I saw was a fake Ming. And in that regard, unblock them. If you know them. If you don't know them, then we're just going to assume that I blocked the right Ming. Yeah, so if you think that I'm wrong for not wanting people that are evil to, if you think that you think evil people should go to heaven, that's between you and God. I'm going to say it like that. Oh, shoot. I don't know why I can't see you, homie. I don't know why I can't see you. You just not coming through. I don't know why I can't see you. You are not blocked. Hold on, let me check again. You are not blocked. Ming just showed up. Ming was blocked. You is not blocked, homie. You is still blocked, homie. Hold on. My apologies. I forgot that shit worked like that. Hold on. This shit works stupid. This is why I keep trying to tell people. Stop doing shit and getting blocked. This shit works stupid. Oh, man. I don't got time for this. Alright, you unblocked now. I keep forgetting I gotta do that shit more than once. Alright, you unblocked now. I forgot I had to do that shit more than once. Well, all right, get back to what we talking about. Niggas literally just said that they come in here because they're trying to destroy my show so I could have no way to live. That's crazy. Anyway, if you support the BBN Network and Jack Frost, if you fuck with us, let's start slapping some haters. If you fuck with the BBN Network, let's start slapping some haters. These niggas literally just in this whole entire show said two things. Said a couple of things. One of the things was this. That they want to make me a slave. The second thing is this. Like, that's crazy. Niggas just said that they want to make me a slave. Second thing is this. They're going to ruin my life so I have no career. So I have to basically be a slave. If you support the BBN Network, let's drop something in the Cash App or the Super Chat or something. I don't got time to check pages. Somebody else got check pages. All right, so you said that's not you, copy. I'll take your word on it. I don't have time to be checking pages and all that other weirdo shit. All right, but no all caps, please. All right, let's get back to it. What if y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I really don't like talking about myself. It's just most of the time I'm talking about situations that have direct correlations to my experiences. The people that gave me the bad, fucked up experiences, they don't want you to know, they don't want me to talk about my experiences in life. So that's why they say don't talk about your family. Because I have to talk about my experiences in order for me to be able to have my show. So you niggas, just forget it. Y'all should have treated me better. And then I'll be having these same conversations and I will be speaking about your name in light. But since I'm having these conversations and I'm being honest, and I'm talking about how these conversations correlate to experiences in my life so you can understand how I really perceive that you should navigate, you should have just gave me better experiences. That's on you. That's not on me. That's like saying you mad at the slave because he's busy telling people about how he got whipped. You could have chose not to whip him. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Shout out to Team Motor Productions. He's with the $20 drop. He says, for the haters. For all of the haters. Ming says, I'm an Israelite as well, and I don't wish hell on no one indefinitely to be a slave. No, I'm wishing that we don't have evil people inhabiting, that we don't have evil, that I'm wishing that people are not, that if you're an individual who refuses to do good deeds in the earth, if you're an individual that assumes that you're gonna try to hurt and harm individuals on earth, then I think that you need to be held accountable. I'm not wishing anybody go to hell. I'm just hoping that the people whose deeds reflect that they should go to hell are then held accountable. Is that fair? I just said I must have made a mistake, Ming Rivers. I just said I must have made a mistake. I literally apologized about it, Ming. Is this something we could let go? I'm asking for myself, not a friend. Shout out to Jay Hodges with the $10 drop. He says, Team Moto, you will not be alone over here on these expeditions. He says, I want Jack to open up that saloon tonight. I usually open up the saloon tonight if it looks good in the morning, because then I'm in a better mood when the Tonight Show comes. So I could give y'all that energy. You know what I'm saying? The saloon is whack when I don't have that energy. You know what I'm saying? Too much money to make and women to meet. Too much money to make and women to beat to give another man my light and energy by harassing them. Y'all should be. They're not though. They're not ashamed of themselves though. Nah, they're not ashamed of themselves though. They don't even know they should be ashamed of themselves. They're not ashamed of themselves. Shout out to them. Ming E River says, we good. I don't know how to feel about me having a troll page when I don't even make content. Um, there's so many things I could tell y'all about. These people are shameless. That's a good point. Anyway, let's get back to the content. Yo, so look, the police. Okay, we was basically talking about the situation where the grandparents got shot up. So the police is saying this. Listen, pay attention. The police is saying that they know that he was in the location, but he turned his phone off 45 minutes before the such fucking shit happened. How could they know it was him? You understand what I'm saying? You want to know why? I believe he turned his phone off and had the shit in his pocket. And they were still tracking him with the fucking shit because they could still locate you. And I've been telling y'all this. And I even told y'all where the technology came from. I don't know what to tell you. If people tell me, I'm like, okay, I get into the back and forths with assholes and shit like that, and I need to stop doing that. Don't get it confused. But I'm top tier when it comes to information on the internet. I be telling y'all about shit that y'all don't even know. While I'm telling y'all about shit that y'all don't even know. Who's next? Who's next, you red bastards? I like the white shirt with the orange hat move. I gotta go to laundry anyway. I would have went today, but it's like raining. Should I still go? I like the white hat. I like the orange hat with the white shirt move. I like that move. Brad Hauser said, to be honest, Frost's the only one who talks about current events in music, life, and culture. Not like he does topics on other YouTubers. I don't really talk about. I mean, if DJ Academic says something, but that's still he's part of the culture. Hassan Campbell part of the culture. So yeah, I don't just make random videos about other YouTubers. That's crazy. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm a whole grown man, yo. Like, you can say whatever you want about my finances, or whatever you want about whatever you want, but I'm a whole grown man, man. I'm a whole grown man. I promise you, no grown man is thinking about another grown man 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Unless them niggas is in a committed relationship. I promise you. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. Anyway, yo, so check that out. So I told y'all, they got the fucking shit in the phone. It's in the phone. Brad Hauser, if you keep trying to stay on this topic, I'm gonna assume that you in here to try to distract me. And I'm gonna kick you. Yo, so check this out. Listen, pay attention. Listen, pay attention. I told y'all that they could still track the phones. Anyway, they got one of the dudes, and one of the dudes is apparently he giving everybody up. He's saying everything. He's got foot on the gas, all the information. Boom. Then they got that nigga's a Big Mac. And nigga said, "It's the times." That niggas in there snitching. I think these niggas got to get locked up forever. How you blow a nigga grandparents up? These niggas need to be locked up forever. I don't know what type of time the rest of you niggas is on. Well, Prince to Amir says, you call yourself paying me to harass a man, I'm going to take your money, spit on it, and throw it back in your face. Well, you got integrity. Like, you're a whole man. Like, you're a man. I don't know how to say this, but you're a man. Like, we're not going to be able to understand this type of conduct. You understand what I'm saying? Could I drop a membership link in the chat? Copy. Hold on. Let me see if I can do that for you right now. Like, these, like, what are you doing? Like, I get you, and I don't think you're wrong. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But these guys ain't men, man. Come on, man. There's no way in the world that you could tell me that. Uh, God dang it. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for the link. Okay, that's not where the link is at. Yeah, so you can't tell me, like, come on, man. Like, we all grown adults over here. That's why I keep trying to explain to y'all. That's why I be upset, because I'm not upset that these dudes is coming in here talking crazy. They children. I'm upset, like, they got problems. I get upset because we got whole grown folk in here. We grown folk in here, and how is people is just looking at these kids coming in here, or these, I don't know what the fuck you want to call them, coming in here saying whatever they saying, and then we be having people that's in the chat that is part of our community that is like, yo, they got a point. These niggas don't never have a point. Not never. Always us, never them. That's the shit I don't like. Like, what the fuck, yo? I'm looking for the membership link. Here we go. That's the shit that be killing me, and that's the shit that be upsetting me. I'm like, what the fuck, yo? I be sitting right here. A nigga be texting me about the lie he gonna tell somebody, and then I come right in the chat, and then I see the lie, and then I see my own people agreeing with the lie, and I'm like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy. Like, how in the hell? And that's the shit that be upsetting me. That's the shit that upset me. It don't really upset me when they be talking crazy. I don't care about that shit. They go to membership link, seen and unseen. Yeah, I don't care about that shit. I don't really care about the that's not a big deal to me. The family shit fuck with me sometimes, I ain't gonna lie. But the other shit, all that other shit, all the bum shit, the begging shit, the fighting shit, none of that shit fuck with me. None of that shit bother me. I grew up by myself. I lived alone at the age of 8, homie. I'm gonna say something that's gonna be some of the realest shit you ever heard me spoken in my life. That first year is harder than anything that I ever had to live through ever after. That first year that I had to live all by myself, I've never experienced anything in my life more difficult than that. Nothing. Just the whole, not even everybody, y'all people crazy. People be like, yeah, who fed you? Like, people think about that, but remember, people get sick, homie. Kids get hurt physically. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole lot of other issues and problems. So people don't even think about that shit. Now, shout out to that shit though. It's okay. Yeah, so that first year, there's probably nothing that could happen to me that could be more difficult than that first year of me living by myself. Because I was scared to go outside. So that was basically, I was just isolated. I was scared to go outside. I was told that. I was scared to go outside. I'm not going to go into it. I was told some evil shit, so I was scared to go outside. Scared to go outside. They did. So I just went to school. I came home, and that was it. Shout out to Seen and Unseen Bucks and becoming a big swinger once again, joining the green team. All of the things. All the D Glass says when you stand for something and on something, you don't sway easy, but the devil will try his best. Do y'all understand that? I'm not easily. I lived alone from the age of 8 to about 13. I lived by myself. I mean, I had like people came around like every once in a while, but I basically lived by myself. This is a fact. Why do you think they want you to think I'm crazy so bad? Like, come on, man. Why do you think they want you to think so many negative things about me? I'm a bum, I'm crazy, da da da. I lived alone at 8 to 13. Who does that to somebody? Shout out to Gotti. This is BBN. Who does that? You understand what I'm saying? They came and got me when I got old enough to work. I keep trying to tell people that. Nobody pays me no attention. When I got old enough, when I was physically old enough and big enough to be taken on the truck and go work, they came and got me. Other than that, they just left me. This is what it was. This is what it is. Shout out to them niggas. Yeah, so that's why I say, do whatever y'all gonna do. Talk whatever y'all want to talk. Like, I know y'all think I had an easy life. That's what people often think about me because I'm charismatic, I'm handsome. It seemed like I get shit for nothing. It seemed like I get shit easy. You know what I'm saying? You know how many I was at the park the other day, so I'm talking to a kid and he was shooting a jump shot and he said it was hard. And I told him, I said, everything is hard. The trick is to do it so many times that you forget how hard it is. So I say all that to say, anyway, shout out to them niggas. Me E River says my son is 8. I lived alone at 8. This is a fact. Seen and Unseen says I'm back green. My brother had to catch back up in the chat. Definitely appreciate you. That's a fact. Salute. Wasn't Ming E Rivers green before also? That might be why I confused you. Yeah, so that's why they want you to think I'm crazy. That's why they want you to think something wrong with me. That's why. Imagine, like, just think about it yourself. What do you think of a whole family that just left an 8-year-old to live by themselves? A whole entire family. A lot of them was being lied to. A lot of people didn't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people didn't know. My father told a lot of people, lied to a lot of people, so a lot of people didn't know. My father knew. My oldest brother knew. My stepmother knew. She used to get on him all the time. They used to argue about it all the time. She like, how you leaving that kid there by himself? He a baby. So they used to argue about it all the time. Oh, so that wasn't you, Copy? Yeah. No, it never becomes easy. It's just you forget how difficult it is. Once you forget how hard, once you don't know how hard something is, it becomes simple. You do understand that, right? That the only thing that makes anything difficult is our belief that it's hard. Once we decide to agree to ourselves, to our brain, and to the universe that this thing is not difficult, it will become simpler. That's a fact. So no, nothing ever actually becomes easy. Everything's always still difficult. It's just you've done it so many times that you forget how difficult it is. Everything's still difficult. It's still difficult to shoot a fucking basketball 30 feet out into a damn hoop that's 18 inches fucking in diameter. That's still difficult. You understand what I'm saying? It's still difficult. It's just you've done it so many times that you forget how difficult it is. And by forgetting how difficult it is, therefore it becomes simpler. Everything is up here. Everything is up here. That's why when we spend our time and our energy on negative things, positivity can't enter our life. Even if something comes into our life, it comes from a negative area. So therefore, it's impossible to maintain. It's impossible. Sometimes I don't want to receive certain things because I don't think it came from a good place. So I don't know what demons or spirits or energies is coming with it. That's a fact. What are you talking about? Put it in the chat. Right at the one. I think I'm just on point now. Like I'm just so used to it. Right at the hour and 34-minute mark. What we talking about? Put it in the chat. I hope they have rice and peas today. I want rice and peas. Also, we are still trying. If anybody wants any promotion, let me know. We are still. If anybody needs any promotion, let me know. I had a couple of people that I've recently spoken to. I've started up a couple of campaigns again. If you want any promotion, let me know. I'm gonna be working all day behind the computer. Just contact me for rates. For anybody that's curious, that's saying, "Oh man, but something about the guy's views. He's trying to get people." Do y'all see what kind of circles I be in? Do you want a million eyes on your shit, or do you want the type of people on your shit that might want to work with you or might want to invest in your product? You see what kind of circles I be every time I leave out the house. Every time y'all see me go somewhere, I'm not nowhere with bullshit motherfuckers. Every time y'all see me go somewhere, I'm with fucking dick swingers. Copy? For real, for real. Tell me where the lie at. Tell me a time y'all saw me pull up somewhere and it wasn't real players in the house. And tell me a time that y'all saw me pull up somewhere and niggas wasn't coming over fucking with me. That's all I'm saying. So anybody looking also, I think I'm supposed to be recording at least one commercial today. So if you need commercials or anything like that done, today would be the day to hit me. I probably got Ashy Lizard Claws. Boom. I don't know whether I'm cool with K Goddess or not. She hugged me twice, and I got invited to an event or two. I'm not sure who invited me. Maybe it was her. I'm not sure if I'm cool with her. She's all right in my book, but I'm not sure what she thinks about me at all. So I'm not gonna say that. That's a fact. People don't know about getting in circles because people are so busy out here trying to defame. I was thinking about something the other day. You know, almost every one of these other platforms, when they talk about any of the big homies or any of the OGs, it's always some kind of exposed shit. Guess who don't do that? You don't never see me doing shit like that. I was just thinking about that the other day. I said, yo, whenever you see me talking about any of the OGs or big homies or any like that around America or some shit like that, you don't never really hear me out here trying to expose niggas. You always hear me trying to big niggas up and say something supportive. Pay attention to the energy niggas give out. Prince to Amir says, these clowns don't understand their hateful actions is promoting and bringing traffic to Pite how shameless, childless, and annoying it is. There's gonna be people that's gonna wish that they treated me better, that they handled me better. They're gonna be like, damn. They're gonna wish they handled me better. But that's okay. Because I get it. When you first started the bullshit, you thought it was gonna be a back and forth and then we was gonna be friends again. You didn't know that I don't do that. You didn't know. I don't do that. I get it. You didn't know I wasn't fake. You thought I was fake because you was listening to the people that you listening to now. Yeah, I'm not fake. Yeah, I'm not fake. So I get it. Anyway, what we talking about? Put it in the chat. I don't want to talk about this stupid shit. Can we not talk about this stupid shit? I don't want to talk about this stupid shit. I like K Goddess. I don't know what she feels about me. Yes, I promote whatever you got to promote. We promote. Hit me up on my IG. It's right here. Whatever you got to promote, hit me up. What are you talking about? You talking about party flyers? You mean shit like this? June 18th. Check out Monique at a night of laughter with the legendary comedy queen and friends. It's gonna be at the Duke Energy Center for the Performing Arts in Raleigh, North Carolina. So go check it out. Monique and friends. You talking about like that? You talking about a promotion card like that? Yeah, sure. Where's it at? What are you talking about? Do a $20 drop right now. DM me the fucking card. We promoting you for the next day. Breaking Kelly is really breaking K is just really proud. Anyway. Yeah, promote party flies, nigga. What is you talking about now? I told you what to do. Do $20 drop and then send me the fucking flyer you want me to promote, and I'll promote it on Instagram today. I'm putting out a lot of posts on Instagram today. I already started putting some out. I put it out on Instagram today. If you want me to also put it in a YouTube video or two, contact me on Instagram and I'll tell you the rate. And that's it. Boom. Let's go. That's the type of party flyer you was talking about, though? Is Tighten Up here or he left? I have no ideas. I have zero ideas. I want to promote a rent party too. I need $500 by Sunday. That's a fact. Let me kick that guy. I need $500 by Sunday. Does anybody? I'm literally. Do you understand the logic behind these guys? I'm saying I want to. I need business. I'm saying I want to work for money, and these dudes are saying. Do you understand their logic? I'm not allowed to have money unless I'm giving it to my father. Do you understand this logic? I'm not allowed to have a job or money. I'm literally saying I'm trying to get work for promoting people to make people commercials. Do you understand the logic? I was just waiting for Tighten Up to comment back. I guess Tighten Up isn't gonna comment back, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. I think I'm just gonna let y'all go. I was gonna stay on for about 20 more minutes. We got anybody else in the chat? Anything y'all want to talk about? I was gonna stay on for about 20, 30 more minutes. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Anything in the chat? Put it in the chat. Anything y'all want to talk about? Anything in the chat? Put it in the chat. Any topic that we've been discussing, just put it in the chat. Anything y'all want to talk about? I'll give y'all a minute. Let's look at this poll real quick. Who remembers me saying if you turn your phone off, they can still track you? Well, I actually did say it. The video is still up. We was actually having a conversation about tracking phones. And I went back and I explained to y'all about how the Super NES first actually created the technology that they're currently using in our phones right now. And they created that technology because they needed it for the game Zelda. Because over in Japan, the Super Famicom had an extension pack that you was able to put on it that allowed for you to save your progress on Zelda. But they didn't have that same capability for the Super NES, for the NES over here in America. So what they had to do was they had to figure out a way for them to be able to save the progress for Zelda, and in doing so, they created the technology that allows for them to put like a battery, like a watch battery or some shit like that, into the actual game, and that allowed for them to be, and that's the technology that's being used in phones. That's why even when you turn your phone off, they can still track you. What up, John Cooley Jr.? How you doing today, my brother? All of the things. Yeah, so they can still track you. I had this whole conversation. I've actually said this more than once, by the way. I've actually been talking about this since the Tekashi case. That's why I'm trying to tell you. I've been talking about this for a long time. I keep trying to tell you. I put people on the game, man. Whenever people come in here and start talking crazy, y'all niggas is supposed to be chopping them niggas down immediately. For real, for real. Gotta make sure Jack don't stray off course. If I see y'all niggas going at them niggas, I probably wouldn't respond back to them. Sometimes I just be responding back because I think of something I think is funny. Or they say something that I think is just, they say something that I know somebody that believes it. Like, it's not the lie that they're telling. They're not helping to tell the lie. They were told the lie and they actually believe the lie. And then I'll see the person say it and I'll be laughing to myself like, there's a person that believes this stupid shit. But yeah, I need $500 by Sunday. Is there anybody that need any promotion? Let me know. Trying to get $500 together by Sunday. If there's anyone that need any promotion, let me know. I picked up a couple of contracts the other day when I first mentioned it, so it was definitely a good idea. And I'm in conversation for another contract, so let's go. If anybody else wants to join the BBN train, this is about the time. Boom. So yeah, I'm already in communications for a couple of contracts. I already actually picked up a contract, and I'm in conversation for another one. So, and at least two more. So boom, let's go. this is when I'm being the most creative, when I'm working with you guys. And that's when I'm usually being the most creative. It's motivational for me. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I used to make videos just because I was gonna have title cards in there with you guys' names on it. Real fact, real talk. I'm thinking about adding something. I'm gonna work on it today. Hopefully I'll have it ready by Monday. I'm gonna work on it today. Hopefully I'll have it ready by Monday. And it's gonna be just a way that I want to just show more appreciation. Tighten Up TV. Can you hit me on Instagram right this second? Right this second, hit me on Instagram. Right this second. So I know it's you. You understand what I'm saying? And then we could talk about it later. You could communicate with me later. I don't really want to go say too much here. But yeah, so I got a couple of contracts already. So that's why I stopped listening to niggas when niggas is saying shit. They just lying. Why you think I'd be so pissed? I'd be like, niggas just be believing lies, just any old lies. Why? These niggas, like, what the fuck? I was gonna say these niggas live in a treehouse because I actually saw the way the nigga live. Like, but I'm not gonna make fun of that. Right now, everything is everywhere in here. Somebody walked in here right now, they'd be like, "Are you moving out? Everything is everywhere." I gotta pick my shit up in here myself. So let me be quiet. Okay, Tighten Up TV isn't gonna hit me, so I ain't tighten up. If you do decide that that's something that you want to do, make sure that you hit me on Instagram. I'm gonna let y'all go. Um, we're not talking about much, and the sooner I get off of here, the sooner I can actually start working on some of these things that I need to do. So that's another reason why I'm hungry too. I ain't gonna lie to you, so I gotta go get some eats. So I appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. I'm gonna call out somebody. I'm gonna call out the names of the people that did drops this morning. I be meaning to do it, but sometimes I forget. Also, shout out to Seen and Unseen Boxer becoming a bag swinger once again. Gonna be swinging all of those bags. Sometimes we need to just go find the bags. The bags don't know where they at. The bags just be places. We go find the bags. Then when we find the bags, we say, "Hey, bags, you see this right here?" The bags say, "What?" We say, "Yeah, that thing right there. It needs a good swinging." And then the bags gets to swinging. So shout out to that. Shout out to all the swinging bags. Shout out to Seen and Unseen Boxing with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Motorsports with the $20 drop. I ain't mean to call out the denominations. Shout out to Nick the Slick and shout out to Jay Hedges. I didn't mean to call out the denominations. My apologies. With that being said, yo, look, I love y'all. You guys are all the best. Pull up tonight. Let's see who isn't how do you say, I'm not even gonna say that. 101 people voted. I wonder how many of those was real votes. It's a shame that 60% of y'all people didn't hear me say that. Y'all missed a good video. I said that shit in about 3 or 4 videos, and they were Takashi videos too. And the majority of the ones that I said it in. Y'all missed some good videos. Feel for you. You missed some good videos. With that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. Just go have a beautiful day. Go do some positive things with your life. Um, just go do some positive things in your life. Remember, whenever we're not working towards progression and whenever we're not working to get better, we're actually getting worse because the world's always advancing. And we're not advancing with the world, then we digressing. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one.